Hello YouTube, it is Damien, it is Arsenal. It's season 2 here of Dammo Does England and it is episode 21 and we're here today with a game against Brighton in the league, which I was about to start into a pre-match game in the tunnel said we could become champions today. I looked at the league table and as far as I was aware on Football Manager, that even if we went to 88 points like we would today, the game was still factoring that City can get the 88 points and it doesn't make us champions, but apparently the game's saying we could become champions. So here comes a YouTube episode for you. Since you last met us on the YouTube streets, we played... Who did we play? We played Everton. We played the one game, which was obviously the Newcastle game, which we won 2-1 in the FA Cup. Pretty tight game, that one there, but in the end, we always got through it. So we do have Atletico Madrid, West Ham in the semi-final of the FA Cup, and so on and so forth. But it was interesting to see that they said that we could become champions today. And look, obviously we're here. I'm not prepared for this. I don't have the suit on. We don't really need the suit if we know we're pretty much going to become champions with a few games clear. Look, I don't have any concerns. I have played a half-strengthened side, knowing that we had games in hand to win this title because we have the Premier League, because we have a massive game in the EPL coming up. They're playing in the Champions League coming up, sorry. They're playing 4-1-4-1. We've obviously gone with Spino, Johnny Mangala, Kelciani, Kolasinac, Nelson, Guendouzi, Elneny, Smith Rowe, Edouard, and Aubameyang has started though up front, and he's only going to play a half. Anyway, Brighton have been decent form this season. Bit of a rushed way to start the episode. I didn't think we could have won the title in the first game of the stream or of the episode, but apparently we can today. So here comes a YouTube episode for you as Guendouzi finds Elneny, and off we go. Elneny now, his ball to Smith Rowe wasn't great, and Stefan's now with the ball into Proper now with it, plays back to Diego Glies into Stefan's Bernardo now, keeping it well here at Brighton, but we're pressing up nice and do force the long ball, and that counter press we can now create here with Kolasinac into Guendouzi. He's been in great form. Smith Rowe now looking inside, still Smith Rowe, beats a couple, Smith Rowe, great run, but unfortunately straight at Matty Ryan. And there we go. Reece Nelson, though, loves a free kick. Hits that one in the end. Ryan does enough, but Aubameyang's there. And we are apparently checking with VAR for if it was counting or not. I saw the referee go to his ear. Oh, well, apparently not. I saw the referee go to his ear, I swear. It was nowhere near being offside. But if you look to the ref, he goes straight to his ear to check. So I thought it was going to be VAR. But never mind. We are 1-0 up here in a game that apparently if we win, we become champions. I'm not 100% sold on that because I know how FM works. And they always want to make it mathematically possible, even though we'd have like a plus 20 goal difference with 3 games to go. But we're basically champions, and we'll celebrate as if we're champions. Anyway, Reece Nelson with a chance to cross this one in. Back stick here. No one gets up, but it might fall to Kelciani. He can recycle now. Back to Nelson. He's onside. Back into Kelciani. Not known for his crossing ability. And in the end, gets forced there. Reece Nelson gets on it again. He crosses though. Aubameyang's there. Hits the bar and in. And we are now 2-0 up. And running away towards the title is this Arsenal side. We've been excellent since January. And we've been excellent apart from maybe the Man United and the Chelsea game. And then since then, we've kind of flipped the switch and gone, this is our title for the year. And there, our Aubameyang hits it. In the end, Matt Ryan does not much about it. And it is 2-0 inside 38 minutes. We're flying towards it. We're going to get Aubameyang off here at halftime, obviously, to get Lacazette on. Keep him fit for that Atletico Madrid game. And there we are. It is going to be Arsenal 2-0 to the good at halftime. In a game that apparently if we win, we win the title. I'm still not sold on it, but we'll find out. We will start the second half. I'm going to give Lacazette 5 minutes to find his hat-trick, and then we're going to get him off. Kolasinac now on the ball, looking long into channel for Edouard. Doesn't find him. Proper now on it. Highlight's still going, though, so we'll wait and see if it's going to lead to anything. Proper with it again. Into Steffens. Steffens into Knockhart. Knockhart now running at men. We're falling a bit behind here. It might be an effort from distance in the end. Not much happening there, and it still is 2-0. A Spina in goals again. We was resting Czech for the next one. Czech's obviously retiring at the end of the year, so we have to keep him fit. And now with this highlight, Bernardo will throw in. It will only be as far as Kolasinac runs inside. Still Kolasinac. Kolasinac! What a hit! And it is 3-0. Great finish from Kolasinac. I am going to get Aubameyang on with that one there. Lacazette will come in as a poacher. And up 3-0. 54 minutes played. Enjoying the start of the stream, enjoying this one here. As always, links in the description below chat, well, below YouTube. Come follow us live on Twitch where all the magic happens. And it could be 4-0 here, 54 minutes, Kolasinac, Smith Rowe. In the end, was pushed. Referee has gone and blown his whistle, but apparently we need to go and look at VAR for that one. Definitely looked like it was a bit of a nudge in it. Wasn't too much in it, but it'll be interesting to see if Anthony Taylor makes his way over to the VAR to see what is going to go on here. Having a look at the video. It might be a question if it was outside the box or not. Anthony Taylor looks back after watching VAR And apparently it's a free kick, but outside the box. Pretty harsh there on Bernardo. But Bernardo there gives away a foul. And it will be Reiss Nelson to take this free kick. Goes for goal. Matt Ryan, what a save. And Lacazette was offside. And we'll move in to the next highlight here. Looks like we're going to get goal line technology as well. And there we go. 18 shots, 9 on fire. In terms of the league, we are really, enjoying ourselves. We're going to make the Press League title there, not lie to scores, but we'll look at the league table soon. Anyway, Koscielny on the ball there, inside the Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe now can pick it up and drive, which he does. Still with Smith Rowe. Good switcher playing it out to Johnny Otto. Johnny Otto looking inside. Lacazette on the volley. Make that 4. Great goal. Great build-up. Johnny Otto in the Lacazette. 4-0. And we're absolutely loving it. And there we are. 4-0. Lacazette on the volley. Flying towards this title. It is absolutely amazing from Arsenal. And I cannot wait to be Bournemouth manager next season. Because this Arsenal side has come, they've won the title, and now let's get on to the next stage of this journey. Before we can even press to go to the league table, just to have a look at it, we get another highlight here from kickoff. Duffy now on it, still with Duff. It looks inside the Bernardo, gave away that free kick. Into Steffens, ball into Diego Glees, into Duffy, who goes really long, looking for Andone. In the end, Johnny Otto just comes across and claims. The Spina now goes long, second line, looking for Smith Rowe. His touch wasn't the best, and Andone will pick it up there. And Done, his ball out there to Izquierdo. One's inside, hits it in the end. That's a Spina's ball. And that will be that. That will be 4-0. I'm going to pause this now so we can get it on the league title. As you can see, if they were to win every game, they would go to 88 points as well, City. But you would imagine that with our goal difference, it is game over anyway. Anyway, we are going to make another change. I'm going to get Socrates on for Koscielny, keep him fit for this Champions League game coming up here against Atletico Madrid. We'll see how things go. Bernardo's had a shocker. Everybody's had a shocker, really, for Brighton. The rest of that team's kind of just going to play it out. There's no one there that's really going to start. Ramsey's back fit enough that you'd probably give him like 8 minutes now with Gundozo coming off. But Ramsey's fit enough now to just start games, and he's my preferred choice in the middle of the park. And Aaron Ramsey will get out there. Kolasinac throws it in towards Smith Rowe. In the end, Elneny will win, and Elneny will recycle with Ramsey now. Good ball out to Kolasinac again. Kolasinac with a great cross-back spot. Reiss Nelson, in the end, Matt Ryan, what a save. And unfortunately for Matty Ryan in goals, Nelson will pop it back in. And we are 5-0 to the good here in a game that we've been told if we win the league. Mathematically, Man City could technically win every game. We could lose every game, get to the same points, and overturn goal difference. But we've won the league, boys. That's exactly what we wanted to do this season. And that is exactly what seems to be happening here as well. 90 minutes played, 5-0 to the good. A 5-star Arsenal. We've been 5-star all season. Otto with a great tackle. Can we make it 6? His cross is blocked, but only as far as Ramsey. Into Elneny now. Good ball. Back into Ramsey on this right-hand side. Back to Elneny again. Into Nelson in space. Comes inside. In that half space. Elneny, good ball over there to look for Kolasinac. Doesn't find him though. It will stay 5-0. We are going to win this game. Now, will we get the fancy animation that we've won the league? Or don't we is the question. As the game ticks away, it's full time. Arsenal look totally different side. We don't get the animation that we've won the league. But we've been told that if we did win that game by FM, that we would have won the league. Anyhow, it doesn't say that we're champions. We are going to send the assistant. If we go back to here, it says that we've only in the UCL. So FM lied to us, the pre-game press match. But what that means that we're going to do with this episode is this. We are going to go and show you the first leg of the Atletico Madrid. So you're going to get Brighton and Atletico, and then we're going to get Atletico away in the next episode with Southampton, where a point would be good enough to see us win the league. So that's what we're going to do. So for everybody watching episode 20, don't go away. We have Atletico coming up in the first leg of the Champions League quarterfinal. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, YouTube, to episode 21 here of DAMMO Does England. We have got a massive game against Atletico. I was just looking at the stats. We've scored 98 goals this year and only conceded 25 in 35 freaking games. We deserve to be in this quarterfinal. You know what? We probably deserve to make a final. Alex Werner is unregistered. The Argentinian's not a bad player, the goalkeeper, and Godin is suspended, which is huge in this first leg. Look, if we can get there without conceding an away goal, that would be great. This is two teams that play a 4-4-2, but our 4-4-2 is a lot different to Atletico's 4-4-2, where they sit deep, really look to exploit spaces. We counter-press a hell of a lot and really look to press high. Anyway, in the quarterfinal here, let's get into it. They wanted Bruno Fernandes for 80 million to me 9, but I said no. Yeah, fair, cool. I wouldn't be doing that. We are going to go with Czech, Bellerin, Socrates, Koscielny, Sarachi, Depay, Partey, Ramsey, Mkhitaryan, Aubameyang, and Lacazette. As always, we are currently live on Twitch, so Twitch chat. What is the score prediction for this game? If you're on YouTube, links in the description below. They are going to play 4-4-2. Thomas Lemar playing at left back. Interesting. Hernandez and Tosek has to come in there because obviously Godin is out. Gimenez there, Sayul, Rodri, Koke, Vitor, Griezmann, and Diego Costa. Obviously two great players. But we have a Aubameyang and Lacazette. It'll be interesting to see what we can do here in this first leg. Can we go out there and put a few passes? And is it going to be a very, very resistant Atletico going to hit us on the brakes a few times? It'll be interesting to see. Anyway, focus on what we can do, not on if Godin's going to play or not. It's going to be us in the red, of course, and Atletico in the blue. Score prediction in the chat, Freddie Alone and co. And under away with Hernandez in the socket, and off we go. If I had to give us a score prediction, I don't know. Anyway, Bellerin looks into Rodrigo. Ramsey heads down now and finds Bellerin again. His ball backstick. Memphis with a chance. In the end, All Black saves. Tackled. And Aubameyang's gone in. It's going to count, is it? Apparently it is. It didn't look like it was. We're just waiting for the whistle to go. But the referee says nothing wrong. It is 1-0 Arsenal inside 2 minutes. The ball to Ramsey heads down. The ball from Bellerin probably floated a bit long. In the end, Memphis does well. All Black saves on the line. It looked like it could have been a foul. All Black came for everybody in the end. It just came off a Aubameyang and gone in. I can't really explain what's going on there, but we are 1-0 up. Why is this not on their formation? Just to see if they change it. And off we go. Sayul picks up a 4th minute injury as well. What a start here for Arsenal. 1-0 up here against Atletico Madrid in the quarter-final of the Champions League. Massive start to a massive fixture, but an away goal would make things interesting. Old Black goes long, but surely it's Kelshionis. Heads into Ramsey, back from his long-term injury and fully fit now. Mkhitaryan now, the bombing on Bellerin on that side, and doesn't find him, does he, Ramsey? Bellerin to cut it. Bellerin does. Love front post. Lacazette cuts it. Aubameyang, Fuzzy foul, advantage play. Party scores against his former club with the somersault. He's Arsenal through and through now, Atletico. And it is 2-0 here in the Champions League quarter-final. We've been one of the best teams in Europe on paper. I shouldn't be so shocked. But Bellerin's ball, Lacazette there, cuts it. Aubameyang was fouled, would have been a penalty. Instead, they allowed Party to strike at goal. And it is 2-0, 20 minutes in, already had 7 shots. And the 4-4-2 of Atletico cannot cope with the 4-4-2 of Arsenal. Back post, Party header! It would have counted, it wasn't off. Just didn't head down with all the time in the world. And it should have been free. But 30 minutes played, 2-0 up. Mkhitaryan now, his ball in backstick. They're headed away and maybe have a chance for them to break. Instead, the Griezmann header wasn't to anyone. Ramsey now to Mkhitaryan. And we can recycle here with Ramsey into Sarachi. Sarachi now with the ball, looking over the top towards Aubameyang. Old Black came, but in the end, Old Black at feet claims it. They go long, but only as far as Sarachi, who keeps it in play. Goes down this line, he's quick. Good ball into the channel for Aubameyang. Doesn't really find him, though. And in the end, Old Black will go long again. Diego Costa can bring it down. This is where they're going to be dangerous here. On the break. Direct football here from Atletico. Vitolo. Griezmann doesn't really miss too many. And there we are. That away goal just makes it a little bit interesting now. We've been all over Atletico for the past 30 minutes. But the first real chance they get, they find the back of the net. And it's 2-1 just like that. Vitolo's ball into Griezmann. It, parted like seas. In the end, it was Kelshionis out of position. Czech doesn't do enough. And with the 9 shots that we had and all the chances that we had to go 3-0 up, it's 2-1, and the game is now back in the balance. But, I'll take it at half-time, 2-1 up, and saying that Lamar's got a good free kick. What a free kick. Great save from Czech, though. Bellerin there can recycle and go long in the channel. Lacazette, great first touch. Mkhitaryan now, maybe us to go on the break, never mind. And it looks like at half-time, it is going to be a highlight. Right before half-time, never mind. Ramsey now, good ball over the top there, looking for Memphis. Doesn't find him. In the end, the header was missed, and Memphis now gets back on it. Ramsey now with it. Gets absolutely crunch. Griezmann now, they've got numbers everywhere. Diego Costa, they've got numbers inside. They've got numbers everywhere. The ball in. Vitolo, there we are. Bellerin, what a challenge. It will be a corner. It was a cracking challenge from Bellerin. And it looks like Atletico, the last 10 minutes have come back into this. Lamar, top of the box here. Gleason Martinez, in the end, his efforts well wide. It will be half-time here. 2-1 up. But ever since he went 2-0 up, we had that chance with Party in the 30th to go 3-0 up that he should have buried. We weren't the greatest in the last 10 or so, but we should be okay now anyway. Start the second half, and off we go. 45 minutes played. 45 to go here at the Emirates. 2-1 up. Would love a third goal. Would love not to concede as well. But we'll wait and we'll see. We are on top of the game in terms of creating chances, but haven't seen too much from the boys. They look a little bit nervous, and now it's a corner here to Lamar. He's got some good purchase on there. The header over the bar from Sorech. I'm actually going to tell us to get creative because I really want that next one. The boys up front seem motivated. Lacazette's not having his best of games. We might get him off here and really try and get one of the big boys on like Edouard. Edouard will come in there, up front there. And hopefully he can find himself a goal, the big boy that can play up front. Ramsey hasn't had the best of games, but anyway, Socrates throws into Memphis. Headed away, but only as far as Srirachi in the party can turn. Great boy out there to Bellerin. Numbers in the box now. Bellerin in the Mkhitaryan. Would have been a great goal. You're going to be a champion. Hopefully, yeah, of England. We know that. Anyway, we are going to get Reece Nelson on for Mkhitaryan as well. Hit him on the break with a little bit of speed. And off we go. Staying on the same system because I really want another one. Memphis, he's good from a free kick. Hits it. Unfortunately, never started it close enough to the keeper to bend it into that top bin. Always going wide. In the end, though, Bellerin throws it into Reece Nelson. Good touch. Inside now to Bellerin, who can come inside of his touch as well. Beats a couple. Party. Ramsey beat that first line. Ramsey over the top. Edouard's quick. Edouard's there. Edouard on the volley. And apparently, we're going to VAR. VAR calls it back for offside. Oh, that is tight. Maybe just off. You have to take a license to be a coach. You have the determination for that. I currently do coach in real life, Freddie alone. Funny enough. Anyway, Griezmann, ball top of the box. Koke, not too far wide. And there we are. 78 minutes played. Still 2-1 up. End-to-end action. And we are going to make one last change here. I'm actually going to bring Ilnemi in as a bit more of a deeper line playmaker and defend. Just to sit in, really help us defensively, and still look the break on the counter-attack. Anyway, Griezmann heads down into Hernandez. Should have really pressed that. Anyway, Koke on the volley. Hits outside of the post. And there we are. 85 minutes played. Time ticking away here in this first leg. A cracking first leg. End to end. They've gone 4-2-4. We're playing 4-4-2. There's going to be space to break, or it's going to be space for them to counter and score. Either one. In the end, though, looks like time's ticked away here. 95th minute. We are going to win 2-1 here in the first leg of this Champions League game, barring like some late drama. Party doesn't get there. Koke, referee, blow your whistle, yeah. And there it is. Full time. We win 2-1 here at home. They had that all-important away goal. We had a chance to go 3 or 4 up before they did score that one there. But a crazy game of football. And you'll see that second leg YouTube in the next episode, which will be episode 22. From episode 21, though, we beat Brighton. We won against Atletico. We're basically champions of England. We need 1 point to just secure it. I even think of our goal difference in there. It definitely looks like we're going to be manager of Bournemouth next season. But if you like the episode, give it a like. Go subscribe to the YouTube channel. And as always, links in the description below. Come watch us live on Twitch as well. And follow the Twitter. But from Damien, from episode 21 of Damien Does England with Arsenal in season 2, I will see you guys next time for the second leg and for us being crowned champions.